Good afternoon, everyone. This is welcome to my channel, Universal Businesses Limited Soulism Spiritualism channel. Last time we discussed the connection between heaven and earth, and we are now going to continue on that discussion. We're going to discuss now the connection between heaven and earth in more detail. The transference of positive energy we spoke about last time from heaven to earth, and the reduction in its powerful powers, the light powers, due to the poison, being infected by negative energy on earth, which reduces the positive energy from heaven. That's why we see a lot of calamity events and dangerous events happening on earth as a result of the fact that earth can oversaturate with negative energy fields, which prevent the passage of the good energy fields from heaven. And now we're going to also discuss now the particulate matter, karmic. Some religions call it karmic. We're going to call it negative particles. These negative particles and positive particles. We're going to call it negative particles and positive particles. These negative particles and positive particles affect the soul in different extents, depending on the power and strength and nature of the negative particles, or the positive particles. The positive particles obviously originate from heaven. The negative particles originate from earth, and which is these negative particles originate from earth, which is connected to the lower realms, and positive particles connected to the higher realms. So these negative particles interact with the soul, positive particles interact with the soul, and the soul absorbs these particles gradually, which defiles it or uplifts it. So it is always beneficial to absorb the positive particles and avoid negative particles. And negative particles can be emitted from solids, through vision, through words, through transference of negative emotions from people. And these negative particles, the soul must do its utmost to prevent its absorption. And the positive particles, the soul must do its utmost to make sure that the positive particles are absorbed gradually, and which elevates the soul to a higher region on earth. So it is always good for the soul to be elevated rather than to be deflated, and the soul must extend upwards rather than downwards, which can be detrimental to its health. So the soul then is connected to the body, and the body is connected to the soul, and these both interactions interact with the body, which gives the soul and the body either its positive environment or its negative environment. And remember, the soul is contained with a field of protection, and if that field of protection is damaged in any way through the negative particle of matter on earth, then the soul has less powerful demonstrations, and can gradually become poisoned and damaged, and which will become sick. The soul becomes sick and ill, like the body, and this sickness will keep the soul earthbound rather than connected to the higher realms, including heaven. And so this is my religion. I created it. You are welcome to follow it, and I wish you do. We're planning to start a religious commune, and where we can have our own area where we all can live together as a commune and project our Soulism and Spiritualism religion. But of course you are also free to interact with the world as well as this commune, so you can go out to your jobs and you can go to work and so forth and do all these things. You can come back to the commune, make it your residence or temporary residence, and you can then also, you're free to move around, but it would be good to have our own private tranquil area where we can all practice our religion in peace, away from the turmoils of the world and earth. So remember, this is my teachings, this is my religion, and I hope you are liking it and following it to some extent. So I would like to now say that the earth at the moment has overwhelming negative particulate matter rather than positive particulate matter, which is affecting its balance, and that's why we're seeing so many world wars on earth, so many wars on earth, battles and crime is rising, and companies are having problems with employees and staff, and there's a civil rebellion, and there's political turmoil and energy fluctuations and so forth, because the world is in a negative environment. These particulate matters have bounded to the earth and dragged it down, and human bodies and souls on this earth are infected. That's the word, infected. So thank you for coming to my viewing my channel today, this afternoon, and I hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and we will preach more sermons, and I will preach more sermons to you about my religion, and we will go on from there, and we will continue to push this religion into the future, because it is a futuristic religion. It's something that is very different. So thank you, and I wish you good evening, and remember, stay spiritually focused, stay spiritually pure. Thank you.